Hi, welcome to Micrel TV. I'm Vince Stueve, a field applications engineer here at Micrel. Since 1998, Micrel has made a lot of data distribution and clock distribution devices. These are all differential, low jitter parts that are intended to distribute clocks around motherboards and in systems. End applications such as optical routers, networking gear, 10 gigabit Ethernet, radar, and even medical applications utilize these parts. The jitter is very low when you use the differential signaling, and Micrel offers the products as fan-out buffers, muxes and cross-point switches, dividers, delay lines, and even backplane drivers and buffers. But recently what we've added is now, instead of just making clock distribution type devices, we're making clock synthesizers. So today we're going to go over the several clock synthesizer parts that are now available from Micrel, and also go into the web tool and show you how to create your own part. The first devices we'll look at are the MX55 and 57 oscillators. These are small form factor. They're offered in 3.2 by 5 millimeters or a 5 by 7 millimeter. These parts have a crystal and the synthesizer and provide an output frequency of differential type. It can be LV-PECL, CMOS, LVDS, or HCSL. The jitter on these parts is in the range of 100 to 250 femtoseconds. They also offer a very high power supply rejection ratio, so that even if your power supply is noisy, the performance is guaranteed. Another product is the MX85. This is a small 5 by 7 millimeter package that offers 5 differential outputs of whatever frequency you decide to use. A web-based tool allows you to go in and configure this device, or you can choose from a list of common devices that have already been created. One of the more popular devices is the 156.25 megahertz. This is often used for 10 gigabit Ethernet applications. The table shown here gives a comparison of Micrel's performance in this XO line to other vendors. You'll see that the jitter performance of the Micrel products is far superior to what's available today in the market. The next products we'll look at are more integrated. They are all one-time programmable, and they offer a lot of different output options. There's a web-based tool we'll go through at the end of this presentation and take a look at how you can decide what you want in terms of output frequencies. If you need help with this tool, contact your local Micrel sales rep or Micrel FAE. The Flex product is a one-time programmable array. Parts with 2 differential outputs, 4, or 8 differential outputs are offered. The outputs can be any combination of LV-CMOS or TTL, LV-PECL, LVDS, or HCSL. The jitter performance of these parts is exceptional, and 250 femtoseconds is not uncommon. A simplified explanation is shown in this picture. The block diagram shows an oscillator section where an input crystal is added to the part. This is external to the part, or you can overdrive with a reference input. The phase lock loop sits in the middle of the part and takes your input oscillation and creates a larger, higher frequency. From there, it's divided down and distributed out to the output buffers. In this case, a 44-pin flex device is shown. So you get 2 banks of 4 differential outputs, and they can be different oscillation frequencies, so long as they're the same multiple that's generated out of the PLL. We also offer a 24 or 32-pin QFN, which gives you 2 banks of 2 outputs for a smaller overall footprint. The smallest part is a 16-pin QFN or 16 TSSOP that gives just 2 outputs. In the Flex product line, we've now introduced our latest part. It's the Flex 2. This contains 2 PLLs instead of 1, allowing for many more frequency combinations. And you can have up to 12 differential outputs. This picture shows an implementation where a 25 megahertz crystal is used to generate several different intermediate frequencies out of the PLLs. The post dividers then break out the frequency into these outputs that are shown on the right. Notice that 100 megahertz HCSL coexists with 25 megahertz CMOS. And on the bottom bank, our very low jitter 156.25 megahertz in LV-PECL coexists with a 125 megahertz LVDS. Another product line at Micrel is the Pico PLL. These are one-time programmable clock synthesizers. The difference between these parts and the Flex family is that these are offered in very small packages. This block diagram of the PL613-21 shows how versatile the part is. From an input crystal frequency, 3 PLLs can generate just about any frequency you desire. And then the output drivers can be put onto different voltage domains so that you could operate one clock at 2.5 volts while others are operated at 3.3. There are also power down pins available so that you could turn individual clocks on and off. The jitter performance is shown in this phase noise plot. The blue line is for the Flex family, the SM802 or SM803 parts. The red line is for the Pico PLL parts. Notice that the jitter on the Pico PLL parts is higher than the Flex family of parts. So what you get with these products is the Flex family offers you the lowest jitter in the industry, while the Pico PLL parts offer the lowest power consumption. Below is an example of a gigabit Ethernet switch that has 24 ports of Ethernet, each driven by quad gigabit PHYs. These gigabit PHYs need a low jitter 125 megahertz LVDS signal. That signal is generated by the Micrel Flex SM802 120. The addition of a Pico PLL on the other side will provide the basic system frequencies necessary, such as 25 megahertz, 50 megahertz, and 125 megahertz. This allows Micrel to give the entire clock solution in just 2 chips. Next, we'll take a look at the Clockworks tools on our website to give you an idea how to build your own part. From the Micrel website, you can access the Clockworks configurator from the right side of the home page. Here you can choose our Flex family at the top banner for Clockworks Fusion. These parts are the low jitter differential clocks. The group below this is for the Pico PLL parts. By clicking on this tool, you'll be taken to a login screen. If you don't have a login yet, you can create one. Once you're in the tool, you can click on Create a Part. If you have further questions about the products we covered today, please consult your Micrel FAE or your local sales rep. For Micrel TV, this is Stueve. Thank you.